Hey guys, this is MegaArtguy, and today I am going to talk about the differences between the iPod Touch 4th generation and the 5th generation. So, the reason I'm doing this video is because I was looking through my previous YouTube videos and I watched my 5th generation unboxing and first impressions, and I realized that I made a whole bunch of promises on reviews, like the EarPods review, the iPod Touch Loop review, and a couple more, and I never did those. So I feel kind of bad that I did not do those, but quite honestly, I haven't had the time. I started one of them, but I just couldn't finish it. Like I said, I don't have enough time, and I'll go in depth about that in an upcoming video. So anyway, here they are. This is the 4th generation, and this is the 5th generation. If you've watched my previous videos, you would know that my 4th gen got smashed, and this is my brother's iPod, so that explains it. So I will just be talking about the hardware today. So yeah, first let's look at the 4th generation. So it has a 4-inch screen, or no, 3.5-inch, I'm sorry. So that's a 3.5-inch screen, Retina display, I believe, and so really on the front there's not very many differences, no major differences. So on the side, of course, there's nothing here. On the top there's the sleep-wake button and the power button. On this side we have the volume switches, and on the bottom we have the speaker, the charging connector port thingy, whatever you want to call it, and the headphone jack. And on the back we have a camera and microphone and the iPod and Apple logo, as long as also the 8 GB logo right there to specify what model it is. So now let's take a look at the 5th gen, which of course is newer. So looking at the front, it's not that much of a difference, except it is a bigger screen, 4-inch screen, and it has an updated screen. It's higher quality. Other than that, I don't know how to explain it. It's just overall better quality. It's the same screen as the iPhone 5, which I'm surprised at, because an iPod has never had, or an iPod Touch I should say, has never had a same screen as the iPhone of that corresponding generation, that year of release. So I'm actually really excited about that, because it shows that Apple is making the iPod Touch more advanced and more close to the iPhone. So on this side there's nothing, just like the 4th gen. On this side it has volume buttons, just like the 4th gen. On the top there is a sleep-wake button and on-off button, like the 4th gen. And on the bottom, the headphone jack is on this side, and the speaker is on the other side. And in the middle we still have the charging connector, but it is an updated lightning connector, so it's much smaller, and it is also reversible. And on the back we have the camera, updated camera, higher quality, the microphone, the flash, Wi-Fi antenna, Apple logo, and iPod, just like the 4th gen, and there is no specification on storage capacity on the back. And also there is a difference on the back with the iPod Touch Loop. So basically what you do is push this button and it pops up, and you can connect a loop to it, a wrist strap. So far those are the differences. Let's talk about the inside. So the inside of the 4th gen has an A4 processor, I believe. It's an A4 processor. So other than that, I'm not much of a technical person, so I'm just going to keep it at that. I don't want to get something wrong and get corrected. So in there is the A4 processor, and in the 5th gen is the A5 processor, the updated dual core processor. So naturally it's going to be faster and respond much better. So, oh yeah, let's talk about the screens here. So on the 4th gen right here, it is a 3.5-inch screen, and on 5th gen it is a 4-inch screen. So the screen is much taller, and you can kind of see better quality on the iPod Touch 5th gen here. I can't find any same pictures, of course, since they're different generations and one is my brother's. But what I can do is perhaps look at a wallpaper that is the same. So I'm going to do that here. Let's look at this one. So you can tell that the 5th generation right here has much more vivid colors, much better saturation, just overall better color schemes, or not, I shouldn't say color schemes, but much better screen quality, contrast, etc. Now I have a quick correction to make. In my 5th gen unboxing video, I said that you can see that the screen is darker when I first opened it up, and I said that the screen is much darker, you can tell that there's better contrast, and I got a comment that said, how can you tell that the contrast is better with a darker screen, with the screen that's on there? And I should have said, you can tell the screen has much better quality, because first of all, even without that comment, I should make that correction, because I didn't specifically just mean contrast. That was what to me was on my mind. I should have said much better screen quality, so that's my correction. And also regarding that comment, you can tell if it's better contrast by the screen darkness, because that's really what contributes the most towards it. What color the pixels are when they're off. Like you can kind of see on the 4th generation. I'm not sure if on my camera you can see it as well, but there's a definite difference between the black of the body and the black of the screen. It's more of a gray. And since I don't have a black iPod, it's hard to determine that. But on the black iPod of the 5th gen, you can hardly tell the difference between the body and the screen. So that just shows that it's much better screen quality. So anyway, that is my comparison for now, compare and contrast between the 4th gen and the 5th gen. I might have some videos about the upcoming iOS 7 release. I'm not exactly sure if I'm going to do that or not, because there's just so much to cover. If I do an iOS 7 video, I'm not going to do all the details, just an overview. So that's what I'll do if I do an iOS 7 video. So make sure to stay tuned and check for more videos. Thanks again for watching, and make sure to like, comment, and subscribe.